Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling. Today is a special sort of episode. I put together a card that I'm calling Triple Threat Thursday. I know we're recording this on Tuesday, but this is going to go live on PolyNerdic.com and YouTube on Thursday. So we're recording it a couple days earlier, just to, for time, the sake of time. I have time to do it now. I might not have time to do it Thursday. This is Triple Threat Thursday. All singles titles, with the exception of the hardcore title, are being defended on this card in triple threat elimination matches. Also of note, as you can tell if you're paying attention, there's a new title in the mix for this show. That's the PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling TV title. I created it, did a 32-man tournament while I was doing other stuff, chores and writing and things like that. Just let the computer play through it like I always do while I was busy with other things. And Daniel Bryan came out with the gold. So Daniel Bryan's our TV champion. He's going to defend against Jeff Cobb and Johnny Gargano. There's going to be 7 matches, since I can't do triple threat tag teams and stuff like that, or the hardcore title that way with the landmine death matches. So let's get into it. Let's see how long it takes. Probably be shorter than the 11 match 2-hour cards that the previous episodes have been. But I had a relatively long night at work. It was only 8 hours, which is a pleasant change from all the 12s I've been doing. But I'm tired, but I still want to play some video games, and this is kind of the happy medium. Fight! I tell you what, after watching tournaments done at 400 speed, the regular speed is really slow. Yeah, the entire 32-man tournament for the TV title was done at 400 speed. Those matches were quick. Almost makes me want to step it up in the future to like 150. Jeff Cobb's a relatively new download. I found him a couple days ago. He's the Ring of Honor TV champ right now. Felt it was fitting he take a stab at the TV title that I just created. And Gargano did so good in the tournament, I figured why not throw him in the mix as well. I wish I could switch the AI so that it wouldn't break up the pinfalls and submission attempts, since it's an elimination match.
Give up? Give up?
This does look so slow in comparison to what it was at the 400 speed. Everybody's down. I put a clip on Twitter the other day when I was watching this. I did a the gruesome fighting, what's essentially the UFC style mode in the game, and I put Lashley and Lesnar in the ring and gave him 5-minute rounds, and somehow it's the first time I've ever seen it. Lashley knocked himself out. He did a overhead belly-to-belly suplex, and when he hit the mat, he went critical. And I've never seen it happen before. I mean, I suppose logically, you do a suplex, you hit your head on the mat, knock yourself out, but I've just never seen it done in this game. Excuse me. Yeah, just let him tap out, Gargano. We need smarter AI. AI that understands. Let this guy get pinned. Let this guy tap out. DDT'd him on Cobb's back. I thought about streaming some Forza Horizon 4 today, but I looked at the calendar and compared it to my work schedule and realized if I was going to record this week, it needed to be done immediately. I wonder how many matches are going to have one person get critted. Cobb and Daniel Bryan teaming up on Johnny. Somebody put somebody away. I thought about putting time limits on these matches too, but I didn't want to have, one elimination occur and then time run out before the second. What just happened? That made that look like Gargano had a really powerful kick. Took out 2 men.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
I like the polite claps for the kick out. It very much feels like a New Japan thing.
Give up. Give up.
It'd been nice to see them program in a 3-person version of that exchange. right on his head. For the life of me, I don't know how people take German suplexes without getting concussed every time, to be honest. There's an art to that. Jeez. Oh, good lord. These guys are super graceful. Version of the yes kick. Gargano pulling an Austin Aries and not selling it.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Reversal. Time.
Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Nope.
Break.
People getting kicked in the head a lot in this match. A lot of enziguris, a lot of yes kicks. Surprised we haven't seen a super kick yet. Awkward punch. Drop kick to the back of the head. Like I said, people getting kicked in the head left and right here. I have a feeling once the first elimination happens, we're not going to be long on the match. Second time we've had at least the second time we've had the triple collision. Points for going for it, though. Too close to the ropes. Yeah. Always the case. Too close to the ropes. Oh. Gargano dumped on his head outside. A nasty fall he took. Thinking maybe a guy who's had a history of concussion shouldn't do a diving headbutt. Alright, Gargano, your turn. Suplex him. There's a super kick. I knew one to get in here eventually. Smart move, Dan. Well, there we go. We've got a single elimination now. So either Daniel Bryan retains or Jeff Cobb becomes the TV champion on my video game to match his real life Ring of Honor title. Double count out? Nope, I'm gonna go back in. That's close. I'd be scared. Did you just say yes as he kicked him? There we go. Daniel Bryan retains. Successful title defense. Good thing I didn't set a 30-minute time limit. We would have missed out on the 2 eliminations. Alright, next up. Same setup. Get that never open weight out of the way. Alright. So, I need to go... heels. There we are. Version one we want to go with. Kind of the same thing. Hair is the only thing different. And our big old boy. Although he's over here in the New Japan roster now. Gun. I could have swore he was. Can your people disappear? Can you have cred wrestlers? Oh, there he is. Hold on. I thought he was with Chaos, but I have him in GBH. Giant Bernard, Matt Bloom, Albert, whatever the hell you want to call him. I think we might actually bump up the speed on this one. Maybe 150, see how that looks. Because these three bruisers, I especially know Big Ryck, he's very slow moving. So let's see how it looks at 150 for this match.
Fight!
150 might be a hair too fast. Try 125 on the next match. See how that works. It's just slightly too fast. So many matches with Big Ryck have ended with a critical on that move he just did. He took the title off Taichi that way, and then his last defense ended that way. Holy shit, 4 minutes in and Bryan Cage's already on the verge of elimination. Thought he'd do better. I wonder height-wise if Big Ryck is that much taller than Bryan Cage. I know Albert's a big dude. I was reading up on his New Japan run before he came back as Lord Tensai. And it was something else. He had a good run. I mean, he didn't like world champ or anything, but he got some title matches. Oh, no selling the powerbomb. Hell of a lariat. Last ride. Certain moves hit the ground with like a palpable impact. Like the difference between a suplex and the double powerbomb. Gargano on the chair. That would have hurt. Every time I see him lift him up, I expect to see a critical happen. I have a feeling that old John Bernard there, Tensai, Albert, Matt Bloom is going to be the one to take the first fall. There's the triple collision. Yeah. Yep, called it. And I'm surprised that Cage stood there and let it happen. Normally the AI doesn't allow that. No selling the suplex pile driver. I like that every single one of those slams has him taunt afterwards. I wonder if it's programmed into the move. I thought Cage might have it there for a moment. He was on a roll. I don't know if I'd call that a 100% match. Three big old huge dudes lumbering around. Alright, junior heavyweight title time. This would be a hell of a match in real life. Sort of match that would certainly... Oh, he's right there. Certainly piss off old Jim Cornette. I think I'm at 125. I was going to see if it changed the speed in the menu at all. Here we go. Already about halfway through this card. Also lost my entire audience during that last match. Had 4 people watching. Now they're all gone.
Fight!
Don't know what they're missing.
Give up!
Golden Trigger without the vocals. Mysterio doing weird flippy shit. Maybe that shot to the nuts fucked with him a little bit. He didn't know what to do. Ospreay and Ricochet matches are fun, if not a little absurd. Because they start to toe that line of, where it stops looking like wrestling and ends up being like a choreographed dance. Some of the stuff they do with each other is, you know, it's very, very easy to see where they're helping each other out. But it's all entertaining. What was that? Hit his own head. Ospreay's weird running and flippy elbow thing is not connected yet. Alright, please keep enjoying this match. I unfortunately have to take a restroom break, and it's not something I want to do to pause it, so I'll return shortly. I see in the time that I was gone, nobody got eliminated. I just realized that Mysterio got eliminated and then they need him in the face as like a parting shot. So we get down to Ospreay and Ricochet. Ospreay wins. And the ref's bleeding. I came back just in time on that one. We got both eliminations and wins the belt. I will admit that was kind of a dick move of him and Ricochet to eliminate Ray and then knee him in the face for no reason. Alright, just crossed the midpoint. Yeah, yep, we're at this one. Hirooki Goto defending the US title. This one's purely purely for my own pleasure here. Get some of my favorites in the ring. Oh, yeah, he'll be over here in the ECW, guys. See which version of Lance do we want to use. We'll go with that one. So the settings are still at 125. I think 125 is a good speed. Because 100 just feels a little too slow. And 150 was too fast. Let's get on it. Depending on how long this card takes, we might jump into the big tournament round robin style tournament that I
Fight!
have set up. Set up a #1 contenders tournament. So far, 1 title change out of 4 matches. 1 out of 3, this being the 4th. In fact, over on PolyNerdic.com, it just went live as I'm recording this. The scheduled post I have that lays out the bracket for this #1 contenders tournament. The two brackets, both 7 competitors apiece.
Give up! Give up! Give up!
Just went live 16 minutes ago. Of course, this isn't going to be posted to Facebook for another 2 days. Or to Facebook. This isn't going to be posted to PolyNerdic.com and YouTube for another 2 days. So, by then it will have been up for 2 days. But the brackets are up.
Give up!
Again, I like to think I made at least a mixture of guys you expect to see in a #1 contenders tournament, and then some, long shots, old timers, and up and comers. Just so that way there's the off chance that the winner of the tournament will be a surprise.
1, 2, 3.
I need a bigger screen to juggle all this nonsense. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had a elimination of the champion again. This was the last match. Real close again. They're just kicking the shit out of Goto, trying to get rid of him, I feel like. Lance and Cole are like, let's get rid of the champ, and then you and I can figure it out. I love when I try to type Roppongi, it changes it to roping. Oh, alright, we're getting a new champ again. The champ has been eliminated. He was the original US champ. He's been the US champ for every one of these cards I put together. And now he's out. It's going to be Lance or Adam, one of the two. Super kick. Lance, the thinking man's champ, apparently. If it goes to count out, oh, we're gonna get back in. Like, traditionally, championships don't change hands on countouts, but if the champ's already been eliminated, tearing it up. I'd like to see Adam Cole go against Lance Storm in his prime. I mean, Lance Storm right now is pretty good too, but Lance Storm in his prime. Super kick into Yuri. Trying to concuss the man. Lance Storm's the U.S. champ. Throwback to his days in WCW. Alright, new champion. I figured this was going to be the side effect of this particular style of card, is that there was going to be a lot of championships changing hands. We saw 2 in a row now. Up next, get the women's title. Riot. And Lance Storm. Why is such a pain in the ass to find? I wish it would just have an automatic alphabetization of it. Alright. Ruby Riot, Tessa Blanchard, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, but Shirai, the recently crowned women's champion. Someone finally unseated Mandy Leon after many attempts.
Fight!
Lance Storm's got a interesting #1 contender from what I've already done. That's the thing I did the other day when I was creating the TV title and did that tournament. After that was done, I started other things to do, so I started doing random #1 contender tournaments to go for the card after this show. Or not so much tournaments as battle royales. And some of them were tournaments, but so I did a mix of tournaments and battle royales to see who the different contenders would be for the next card. Not counting the round robin tournament, that's a separate thing. And while going through that, it led to some interesting combinations, you know, interesting #1 contenders. Like Lance Storm's going to defend the United States title against Kurt Angle, so if you remember the many times Lance Storm played anti-American characters, and then Kurt Angle being Kurt Angle, that's an interesting match for the U.S. title. Damn, that's a hell of a move. Oh, Bryan in it. Again, right back to it. Good thing I have rope breaks on. It's a sentence I don't often say, but good thing. Things open. I gotta juggle my windows here while I try to watch this match happen. I heard good things about Tessa, Blanchard, and Mrs. Morrison, Taya, Valkyrie. Her, I guess Mrs. Hennigan's actually would be her real legal married name. Damn. I wish they had animated them slamming into the railing a little bit, but what can you do? These two tearing it up. They both want that belt. German suplex on the hardwood. Let's she call that the Magnum? Sure does it off the top rope though. Oh, son. Moonsault stomp, finished her off. Now see the Big Ryck and Brian Cage and John Bernard need to take a look at that match as one that is what a 100% match looks like. Miss Shirai gets Britt Baker next, as she won the tournament. That one I know I did a 32-woman tournament on, and Britt Baker came out on top. Last beating Rhea Ripley. That was a hell of a showdown. What's next on this card? This one's an interesting one. So Great Muta has held on to this Intercontinental belt for a while. So I thought, let's give him some past Intercontinental champions to face. You know, Shane Douglas in the mix. Franchise. Old Dean Douglas at one point in time. And let's go with a more recent Intercontinental champion. Wasn't that long ago that old Dean Ambrose held the belt. So we got Ambrose and Douglas try to take the belt off of the Great Muta. I'm getting to the end of this card pretty quick.
Fight.
Only 2 more matches, I think. Yep. See how this one goes. Muta's been tough. He likes to stab people with a fork. I made some mistakes on the last episode. I had Shelton Benjamin in the wrong faction. I didn't realize Masato Tanaka had ever been in New Japan. So he was off, you know, just part of the main unit, but I didn't realize he was part of the Chaos faction when he was in New Japan, so I had to move him around. I fixed it though. Yeah, it's like it'd be really easy to have Shelton Benjamin over in the WWE area, but I think he belongs in Suzuki-gun, where he wrestled when he was over here, or over there in New Japan. The winner of this match has old Shinsuke Nakamura waiting for him. They got the fork out. You know, Shane's already covered in blood. Old Dean, he's wrestled in Combat Zone Wrestling. He's done the weird glass and staples and all that shit, so he should be okay with a little fork to the forehead. At some point, I might need to give Dean a shot at old Masato Tanaka over there in the hardcore belt. Iizuka's got the next shot. He won the right for that. Tanaka's elbow versus Iizuka's steel fingers.
Give up.
See what wins.
Give up. Give up. Anyone think that Crown Jewel's actually going to happen?
It's looking less and less likely. Given that circus official tells AP police found evidence in the consulate that rider Jamal, however you pronounce his name, was killed there. That's not good. I mean, at this point, I think best case scenario would be that they were holding him. Not a good look, though, if WWE goes ahead with their plans. Excuse me. Also, the over-under on Dean turning on the Shield sometime soon. Ah, he got the mist. But he wasn't so blind that he couldn't kick Shane in the dick. We're gonna blame that this time on Dean being blind. Oh, he's biting him. And now Dean's bleeding on top of having been misted. Just seems apparent the Great Muta is an asshole. Stabbing people with forks, spitting blinding mist in their eyes, biting their foreheads. Oh shit, Dean got critted by a moonsault. Now he's just gonna lay there the rest of the match. Just be in the way.
Give up.
Can't say I expected a moonsault to land a crit.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
I love that they're gonna get the armbar on top of Dean Ambrose. Dean needs medical attention. He's knocked out. We're gonna wrestle right on top of him. That's ridiculous. Would it be ridiculous if I doubled down on this and did 6 or 7 man matches for a whole pay-per-view? A whole show dedicated to 6 or 7 man matches. Dean's laying over there in a puddle of his own blood. A red halo around his head, man. Shane might win this. He's on a roll right now. Oh no. Moose come back. As soon as I said Shane might win it, man, Muta's like, nope. It's my belt. Alright, that means the next time we do a card with title matches on it, it's going to be the Great Muta versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That could potentially be good stuff. Alright. Here's hoping they got Dean some medical attention after he laid in the ring for 7 minutes. Knocked out cold. Alright, now this next one is going to be an interesting one. AJ Styles just won the belt from Cody Rhodes, who himself had just won it. So we're going to go with the Human Suplex Machine, Taz. And as soon as I find him. I hate trying to find people. There we are. The Bruiserweight. Be done. What kind of tires we have for him? Regular singlet. Weird furry vest. We'll go with that one. So we got the Human Suplex Machine Taz, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, and the phenomenal AJ Styles for the IWGP Heavyweight title. This is our main event of Triple Threat Thursday. It's a mouthful. Let's get into it. And it looks like we might have time after this to do a little bit of that big tournament I teased earlier. Maybe the first 5 or 6 matches.
Fight!
Gotta say right off the bat, I don't like Taz's hair here. But it's an older Taz. It's not the Taz that was around by the time I came in to ECW. Did you just say fuck on the knee drop? Go outside, Pete. Take a break. Yeah. Typical Pete Dunne fashion. That's what he did the entire time I had him in a tournament. He kept going and getting chairs. Anytime he was outside the ring, he'd pick up a chair. He's actually one of the few competitors that has won by countout in any of the tournaments I've done. Must be how his AI set. Brawl outside, get back in the ring at the last second. Ultimately, though, it cost him, though, because I forget which title he was in the round robin for when I was first setting all this up. But countout victories cost or win you less points. So he was down where he should have had 20 points. He had 19 or something like that. Whatever the point differential is. I remember it directly affected his ability to win. winner of this match has Tommaso Ciampa waiting on them. Then I assume the winner of that match has whoever wins the big tournament. My answer to the G1 is coming up. I don't believe Taz is bigger than AJ. He might be stockier. I don't think he's taller. He's just gonna keep getting weapons. Yeah! I don't believe they have Pete's finisher in this game. It's a shame. Pete's finisher's pretty damn good. It's Goto's move, man. Also Ty Dillinger's. I did find it amusing that as soon as Ty Dillinger came up to the main roster, he had to stop using his finisher. Because it's one of AJ's signatures. He couldn't put people away with a move that AJ uses as just a regular mid-bash move. On the chair? Sort of? No. Couldn't see it over the words, but Pete Dunne just hit Taz with a Tazplex. Taz's matches were brutal. The way he threw people around. Again, go back to what I said about German suplexes earlier. I don't know how anyone took a Tazplex without getting a concussion. He had that head and arm one, which is basically his submission hold and then a suplex on top of it. He just too sweeted in Pete's face. Buster. Styles Clash. Let him pin him, Pete. There you go. Taz is out. AJ gonna walk away with his belt. We can get AJ versus Ciampa or Dunne versus Ciampa. I'm down with either.
Give up. Give up.
Nice counter.
Give up.
Hell of a flapjack. AJ, don't miss. You can't afford to miss in this structure. Need to put Pete away. Too sweet his face again. That paid off. The too sweet paid off, didn't it, AJ? It's like he realized once he got up to the top rope that he was out of position. kind of a spiral tap. Calf crusher. Of sorts.
You bastard.
He had time to say you bastard as he smacked his face on the turnbuckle. Styles Clash time. EP Dunn's done here. Dunn is done. Yep. AJ with the defense. All right. Put them both down with Styles Clashes. Now, see, I will say that match was better than 87. What kind of fucking Mickey Mouse, Dave Meltzer style thing we got going on here? If you're going to give matches rankings, give them proper rankings. But that's going to do it for Triple Threat Thursday. That was one card. I'm going to take a break. When I return, we're going to do the first 6 matches of the tournament, and that'll be the stream for the day. So be right back, just a minute. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs, and we'll get the tournament set up.